Welcome to a special roundtable discussion of The Lost Child from We the Geeks of East Los Angeles. With me today, I have the directors, Danny and Steven.
Hi. Hello.
Our master scriptwriter, Jimmy.
Hey. What's up, guys?
The producers, Marisol, and myself. As well as Stormtrooper number 1, Andrew.
Hi.
And finally, Stormtrooper number 2, Luso.
Woo! Number 2!
Notes. Woo, woo, woo.
I'm Joey, and I'll be moderating this roundtable discussion. So I have some questions that have been asked, as well as some that have been collected. The first question is, what was the inspiration behind the film?
Well, the idea first was the Star Wars and Power Rangers in space. That's kind of what inspired it. But when we were watching The Mandalorian, I told Marty it would be so great to have a crossover between the Mandalorian world and Power Rangers. And since I did in space, I figured what would be another cool season of the franchise to cross it over with, and that's when I thought of Lost Galaxy. So that's where that originated.
For the record, that was like a year ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
This has been a very long project.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Was there a specific Ranger you wanted to do, or was it always a Lost Galaxy crossover?
No, I was still gonna do in space, but I figured since I've already done in space with Star Wars, I figured Lost Galaxy.
Who did the music, and how did that come about?
The music was Saber's Let's Play Music. He wanted to work with us for a long time. He wanted to do more music for us like a long time ago, but unfortunately we didn't work out very well. But for this one specifically, since it was brand new and you know he's made a couple of tracks for Power Rangers before, I reached out to him and I said, I need you in this. And you know, when he would send me samples, like, he blew me away because I told him wanted original music, which meant a mixture of Power Rangers and Star Wars. And when I think the first one he sent me was when we see the child up on the stairs. I pitched him the idea, is there a way you can mix, you know, the Star Wars theme with Lost Galaxy? And then he did the melody, and when he sent me what he was working on, I was just like, wow, this is beautiful. You too, huh? Do you know what planet we're in?
I remember that one night, me and you were talking. I think we were playing Fortnite or something, and you were just playing the orchestra in the background, and I was like, oh my god, that's so amazing.
Okay, so every time Danny got excited and re-edited with the songs, he would make us sit in the car and listen to it with the speakers, and he'd be like, okay, we're gonna just listen to the video, and he would just like geek out about the music.
Well, because see, music helps bring, you know, not just what's on picture to life. It's that cool
definitely.
environment.
Yeah.
So.
Like, well, first of all, spoilers. If you haven't seen the video yet, go watch the video.
Yeah, go watch the video.
Like,
now.
Stop right here.
Stop listening
and
to the
go watch the
podcast.
video. And if you have seen it, then yeah, that first scene where you see the child and the music just hits that Star Wars, like that uptick. I don't know musical terms. But I feel like it would not have hit if we didn't have that music right there.
Yeah, but Saber, like he composes music, and I think for the Stormtroopers too, when he did the Imperial March, he told me he was listening to different versions of the Imperial March before he sent me what he sent me, and I think it worked beautifully.
That's awesome.
He did all the Power Ranger music too, so like he recreated all this, you know, because those music sheets don't exist out there. So yeah,
awesome.
I was really happy with that.
As with your other projects and films, what was this process like?
Wait, what?
What was different?
Okay.
Because I know we're gonna have to discuss the elephant in the room.
Yeah. Okay. Should we just combine the questions?
Yeah. So the second question would be, How did COVID change the way that you film?
That literally changed everything. Like we said, we've had this idea since we saw The Mandalorian, and Danny first was like, oh my god, this would be so cool. And normally, as soon as he said the idea, it would have been like, alright, get the crew aboard, we're gonna make this happen. But as we all know, like around March, we were all together actually, and then like a couple days later, we got hit with quarantine. And basically,
it was literally the next day.
We literally watched the movie in the movie theater.
We saw Onward. And then we were in quarantine and we didn't see each other for months. Which meant like no filming, nothing. Everything was on pause. Literally in our houses.
There wasn't even COVID
every
testing.
day.
Yeah, there wasn't COVID testing during that time.
So we were literally all stuck in our houses, and we would, of course, we communicated all the time, but there was literally like all projects were on hold, and it was driving Danny crazy. Luckily, I think around June they opened up testing. So ever since then, all of us were like, okay, guys, this is gonna be the plan. We're gonna get tested, we're gonna do quarantine, and we're gonna film.
Well, first of all, we were like, are you guys cool with filming?
Okay, yeah. that was the weird question, because we had to navigate, like, are you comfortable going out and filming? And luckily, everyone here has been pretty, like, super understanding. Like, yeah, we know we have to be careful, we have to be safe about this, get tested, quarantine. Super minimal crew, literally the people here,
and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
We all had to like act and then hold the camera, and then we had to just all work together.
We're so used to a bigger team.
Yeah.
It's all of us and then plus like
more
5, 6 more.
Or people would just hang out.
I think the biggest crew we had was during Japan World Heroes.
Oh yeah, that was
That
was a lot of us,
cast.
And now what? It's 7 of us.
It's 7 of us, and even then we were like, okay, we have to absolutely make sure like we need all these people and actually no, Jimmy wasn't even there.
No.
So
I was only there for like the last
day.
scene.
So usually it was just the 6 of us. Or even Luso when he wasn't there, like 5 of us.
Yeah.
And even then we were just like, okay, it's just gonna be us, we gotta be super careful. Even the day we were shooting at the beach, like there's videos that we posted where we're at the beach with masks on.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
we had our mask on. We
had our whole like emergency kits, hand sanitizer. We've been, trying to be smart and safe while also making it happen. And I think we got super lucky, especially the beach day. Because we managed to be somewhere that was super empty. And then when we left shooting, the beaches were crazy because I guess it was a holiday, like coming up.
It was Labor Day?
It was right before Labor Day.
It was something.
Your birthday.
Yeah. Everyone was celebrating my birthday. And it was actually
he was working.
it was very helpful because there were scenes where it was just Janny and the puppet.
And the rest of us would stay away when we didn't have to be like right near each other.
And when there was more than one person on camera, literally every character was masked.
Which helped a lot.
So
Stormtroopers,
the Stormtroopers, the Power Rangers. So it was very helpful in that sense. It just kind of worked out, and it was just a fun experience, and people have been liking it. So even then, like all those precautions were worth it.
Didn't you get a sunburn on your face, Andrew?
I'm pretty sure a lot of us had
Through the visor.
Yeah, we all had
laying out there for a good minute.
Stormtrooper mask protect against COVID, but not against the sun.
Yeah, it's definitely been a lesson, but also like the challenges. We were just like, okay, like no excuses. How can we work around this? So I think we did a really good job, despite the challenges we had. We made it happen. It's on YouTube, right? So just way longer than it took us, or that we wanted it to take us, but better late than never.
And it was a good experience moving forward because now we know what to expect. Now we know what challenges. So we're able to prepare a little bit further out in advance.
And in reality, we really learned we can shoot with a smaller crew.
Oh yeah.
Like it's one of those crazy things you learn.
I mean, everyone did crazy things, which we'll probably get to in later questions, but we did it.
I mean, there was the second day shoot. We had in our script 2 stormtroopers, but Luso couldn't make it because of work, so we rewrote
that changed the script, but it worked out.
And it worked out.
It gave way to some cool
improving improv.
Walkie-talkie, not walkie-talkie. What do you like headset? Communication stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you? The prisoners have escaped.
How'd you make the costumes your own?
A
Well,
lot of work. A lot of work, a lot of hours.
yeah,
A lot
I
of
mean,
paint.
you know, looking back at the Mandalorian and seeing how the suits were so dirty, I was just like, we had these stormtroopers before when we filmed the Power Rangers in Space.
Yeah. Actually, we didn't know we had two.
we didn't know we had two. We thought we only had that one that we used.
Right.
And then
Shout out
looking,
to Costume Super Center.
yeah, Costume Super Center, Brittany, she really helped us out with that. We were once sponsored by them. But, yeah, so looking through my garage, I found the second one, and I told Marty we need to dirty them up. And we had a decent looking helmet.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing I painted. And
Also, luckily, we had a lot of time because of, quarantine.
Yeah.
So Danny started it, and he's like, all right, this is what I want. And he just handed me paint, and we would just sit outside on the
Yeah.
porch and
we
paint.
sat down and just started painting. Sending you guys the progress pictures.
And they came out really way better than I had even thought.
They're amazing.
And then
Yo, I got hit up multiple times on, oh, where'd you guys get those costumes?
Yeah,
like
Danny
those
too.
are those
People-
official?
People have asked to borrow it, and we're like, guys, it's not what you think. Like, it's literally.
they look legit on camera,
look
but in
great.
person,
They're foam on top of just like a black
Okay.
like suit
Leotard.
And if-
leotard thing.
And if you guys didn't notice, we didn't shoot any back shots of the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
But we
There's nothing.
tried not to.
Yeah.
I
Well-
know there's like
Well,
There's a couple.
there's
maybe
very
here and there,
it's
but-
not full back, but it's like you can still see a little bit.
See, talk about challenges of filming.
Yeah.
No back shots.
no back shots.
Now showing the moneymaker.
You see some wrist. You see wrist.
Yeah.
You see
But-
Luso's wrist a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. we tried.
Okay. Concept is there.
And then for the blasters, they're just Nerf guns.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
we got at like the thrift store.
Yeah, me, Daryl, like whenever we see like them at thrift stores, like we just buy them because we never know when we're gonna use them. And one of them was the one we used in Space Skate, and then the second one was just one that I had laying there, and then we just painted it. And the Lost Galaxy suit was donated to us by James.
Yes, our good friend James McGuire, all the way over there in the UK.
Yeah.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, James.
Thanks.
We're putting that suit to good use.
Jimmy,
Yes.
what was the scripting process like? Did you have to make changes? And then the third part of this question is for everybody. What's the average time from script to skip to film?
Oof. All right, let's let him start.
So the process for me is usually
Yes, I know how to read.
I have to learn how to read now. If it's Danny and I in person, because Danny had told me about this a long time ago, that he had this great idea, and I was like, let's do it. So he does what he does, and he talks about it, and like he does every little detail like that he wants. And me being me, I forget. So I'll usually get like a really long message in the middle of the night when I'm asleep of what.
That's usually when the ideas hit.
Yeah. And it'll be this really long message, and it's my job to take it and put it into one, script format, and two, just kind of sculpt it into something manageable.
Yeah.
And then, of course, adding my own twist, which is the dialogue, which is where I thrive.
Basically, we give him the hard part. Danny's like, this is idea, you do it now.
Yeah, pretty much. And that process, because I procrastinate, could take anywhere from the day that Danny sends me the info to like a few days later. But like every single time, Danny's like, hey, how's it going, bro? About the script. Are you done? Where's the script?
Well, I will say that you got this one out pretty fast.
Yeah, this one, I think I get this one done in record time.
But
Like,
Danny was like, here, print the script. I was like, what?
You just hit send this morning. Yeah, this one, he got me on a good day. And were there any changes? Yeah, I mean, there was a few.
Because of challenges, yeah.
Yeah, just because we needed to make sure that everything was safe,
Well, I mean,
for one.
It completely changed from the first draft.
Yeah.
There's no Mandalorian.
Yeah, the
Oh.
first cut did have the Mandalorian. And then there was also the obvious change of Luso couldn't make it one day.
Yeah.
So he had to be written out. So there was that, and then everyone else. So how long from the day I submit the final draft
Yeah.
to when
Well,
do we
also,
shoot?
COVID affected the timeline a bit.
Yeah.
There was that, and we still didn't have the child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's where Steven comes in.
Yeah.
Because I was there was the child that was released at Target, but it was so hard to get, and
we didn't want to pay scalper prices.
And that was the thing.
I pre-ordered mine.
You did.
That's a smart move, honestly.
But then we went to Frankincense, and like the prices were outrageous over there, and now they're
everywhere.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you find them.
But luckily, Avalos and Joey found it for us. And the reason we wanted our own was because we painted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
We painted it, added hair,
Little fuzzy hair.
Gave him a
wires
skeleton.
in it.
Can you add an image here of him?
Damn.
Something like a shower.
We made it so his head can move. We added the wiring inside so his hands can stay up. And
Yeah.
whatnot. So
They did some witchcraft to bring it to life.
Yeah, basically. We fed it a frog. He came to life.
It was great.
What's the average time? We would say.
Like a month, maybe.
Around
a
there.
month and a half, because we still
Have to make
I was
sure
still
we have all
working on
the
the
props.
Quasar
Yeah,
server
it was just
and
waiting on
painting.
props.
Oh
and
yeah, I remember
stuff.
that. We're
So-
going around looking for jewels for the Quasar
Yeah.
forever.
So I mean, to us that feels like a long time,
These googly
but then when we
eyes at
look
you.
back, it doesn't really feel like a long time.
It felt like a long time because we were so eager to get it done.
Yeah, I think that's what it
And we
was.
were, like everything was so fresh, and we didn't want to lose that momentum. So
Yeah.
every little hiccup felt like it took super long.
Yeah,
And I just remember Danny messaging me, dude, I just want to get started. And next
that
thing
was
I
like every day.
yeah, and like next thing I know, like they were finishing up the first day of shooting,
Yeah,
and like it.
Oof.
and now it's up, and now it's like, okay, so the next video.
Yeah. So automatically
We're already on to the next.
Next
we're already
script.
on to the next
Yeah.
script, and we're gonna.
But we'll talk about that
a little
later.
Yeah, but that's again. It took us what 3 weeks to film.
It took us 3 weeks to film, and then like 2 weeks to edit.
Yeah.
I think.
Three
Oh, we were also
three
waiting
weekends.
on the music.
3
A
weekends.
A little bit was just waiting on the music,
and the music too.
but it would not have been the same
Yeah.
without the music.
Yeah, and then even then, the first week when we went to go film, we filmed completely different from where we thought we were going.
Oh
to film.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's a whole other story.
yeah. So
That'll be on the location question.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's the elements. Holy
Uh,
crap.
Yeah.
That was but
And then the Jack in the Box parking lot.
the magical Jack in the Box.
I didn't believe hard enough. Didn't believe.
Luso and Andrew,
Yeah.
what is your takeaway
time to
from
shine.
filming this?
I didn't hear the
this short?
question.
Oh, sorry.
What is your takeaway from this short?
That the stormtrooper suit is very breathable during 113-degree weather. Everyone's dying.
Was it 113?
It was
Yeah.
113.
The car said it was 113. Even on Snapchat filters, it was
We'll
113.
get into that context in a minute.
yeah, we'll get to
we're gonna
that
have
in
to talk
location.
about that in a minute.
Oh, is the helmet strong?
Well, his was and mine wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
It was a battle with mine because the actual helmet kept moving. So
Yours was just plastic.
yeah, and it kept breaking from the side. So
Yeah.
I had to put in a hat or I tied
Your
my
bandana.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a bucket
Yeah.
hat, I think, right?
like a gangsta.
And then-
Yeah.
yeah.
It finally stood still, and I'm like, all right. So how do I hold up Danny without my mask on?
Actor struggles.
No, do it again.
That was good though.
Get-
Just be
get-
closer.
Get a little closer.
Hold on. I can't see because the thing keeps moving. Can I fix my bandana?
So for context, the helmet that Andrew wore was one of the those voice changer helmets. Luso, he had the cheap plastic one that came with the
With like the little
With the
Velcro on the
costume.
side.
I just thought it
I-
would look better if the person in front had the better helmet.
Aw, look at Luso, giving Andrew the spotlight.
No. It's more.
Number
of like,
2.
He was a philanthropist.
I honestly thought they were both the hard ones.
it's more of like because like if he has a better helmet and he's coming in first, it gives it the gimmick. From
So
the
it
guy
was
in
the
back to
hero
have a good
helmet and then
too.
the stunt helmet.
I didn't know the voice changer one until like the last day of filming.
He was like, is this why it's so heavy?
I just pushed the side of the button and I just hear. I'm like, what? I can't been doing this the whole time.
And
Another
then
one.
Andrew, how is this different from shooting any of the other films you've done?
Mostly just wearing a suit, like, and when I'm using a helmet, especially.
Promoted.
Yeah, I got promoted. Being promoted from being an intern / damsel in distress to a villain, kind of, in a suit. You know, you could have used that to save me right now, right?
Stop giving them bright ideas. Come on, keep them coming.
last chance. Do we really want to save him? I mean, he did eat our last slice of pizza.
What?
Hey, congrats!
But you know, just learning how your limits while breathing in the helmet, as Luso said, it's the harder one, and especially during the heat. But other than that, it's a good challenge. Also, if you want to cosplay with helmet-like characters, I say it helps you with that later on too.
I will say the video would not have been as funny if it wasn't these two, exactly these two people as the stormtroopers.
No.
Because they were hilarious. I don't know if we're going to have a blooper video.
It's just an iconic duo.
But there's a lot of bloopers.
It's just so much comedy with these
I haven't
two.
played those bloopers.
Yeah. They were making us laugh so
Yeah,
much.
they really, because of them laughing.
And we could have almost died in the heat, probably.
Yeah.
You guys.
Oh, sorry, the suit is breathable.
Man,
Action!
Do you guys have AC?
AC. I'm playing Radio Disney up in here. You hear about what happened at the White House? That party? That damn song.
You guys party too?
Hell yeah. What's up? Trying to do that blue milk? Woo!
So I guess since we've talked about it so much, let's talk about shooting.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
Location scouting for this was a
nightmare.
An adventure.
Okay.
And
COVID had everything closed, so we'll start with that. We were just gonna shoot at Griffith Park.
Yes.
That was the plan.